YouTube. Oh, that didn't work. Good morning, YouTube. How you doing? Mike in Detroit. We have another worship song here for beginners. And today our focus is going to be on how can we play as few notes as possible, as little as possible, and bring out the essence of the song, to bring out the spirit of the song. Ironically, the song "Holy Spirit, Come and Fill This Place," soft, lean back, no flashy. So let's just play a little bit of this. We're in the key of C. You can tell I have a little pad under my keyboard. That's a function of the sound you want to hear. So Holy Spirit, come and fill this place. It's a 1-4-5 kind of song. Very sparse voicings. Very sparse. I think, and I may be in the minority on this, but I think songs like this are overplayed a lot of times. So we get a little tempo in our head, it's kind of slow, and now I can add more. Let's go over this chord by chord and then we'll do the verse. And again, as you can see, well within the realm of high beginner and intermediate player. So we're on the one chord, so that's a C, Holy Spirit, then we're going to go straight to the 4. Now I am voicing this with the 9th. I could put 9th and a 3rd, or I can simplify. Just play an F chord over F, or I can be thinking A minor over F. I can move my thumb down and play both of those notes. If I like to on that F chord, there's lots of voicing choices here. Now we went to the 4 chord, now we're gonna go to the 5 chord here. Last time I think I just played the single note, but this time I'm going to add some voices to it. That's a G7 chord, or I can play a G triad there. I can play a G add 2 there. Again, simple, has a lot of options. Now 5 wants to go to 1. I can play a C, kind of a major 7 chord. I can add the 9th with my left hand, but I don't like 9ths that low myself. My ear doesn't like it. I can add here. That adds a different texture. Now we're going to go down to the 6th chord. Now the melody's on C, so I can go here, or I can let my left hand take care of that. It's such a rolling song, so when I am playing this song, most of the motion is going to come from my left hand. Because this song is very solemn. I can put an A minor up here, but I just changed the mood, so I don't like that mood. Not for this song. I want it soft, solemn. So my left hand is going to do a lot of the work here. Now I'm on an F chord. I can add the ninth there and third. I can do it just to give a little motion in my left hand. Do you see what I did? Right. That G went to A. Now I got a 2-5-1 home. That's a 2 chord there. Now that G is available to me. That'll make it a quarter chord or G minor 11. Love that sound. That's way more modern. That's a G7 sus. That C is the fourth. That makes it a sus. And we're back to C again. Let's just play a little bit. Now that sound, that ninth and the fourth, this sound here is just delicious to me. That's a both resolved down to here. The left hand stays the same, or the left hand could be rolling. Nope, that didn't sound good. That's better. That C chord is now transitioned the bass from a root to a third, right? So I went boom, boom, boom. So let's listen to the bass by itself. Boom, root, fifth, root, 2, 3, root 5, 1, 2, 3. So we put all that together. Drop to a B. That sets up this A minor. But that's a lot of notes for that A minor in this song. I want to keep the rolling going, so get my right hand out of the way. A, that 6th chord, wants to go to the 4th chord. Now I did it again. I had motion going on. So I'm on F chord, and my right hand is playing a 9 and a 5th. And I'm going to resolve both of those notes to the 3rd and the 6th. Now I got a 2-5-1 home. That's a little fancy there. This may not go with this song, but I'll share this voicing. I've done it in my intermediate course. This is a G7, sharp 5, sharp 9. Dropping down into a C major 9. Now, that's the chorus of the song. The bridge, sometimes people don't even play the bridge, but let's do it. We got a 2, and we're thinking in the key of F now. So, like a lot of bridges, it'll go right to the 4 chord. I happen to precede that with its 2, 5, 1, or 1 being 4. To the 6 chord, to a 5. And sometimes that will repeat. Six to a 5. Now that 5 chord can take us back to the beginning. Beautiful song if it's delicately handled. Now the flow will start here, and this flow here. When I say flow, if you listen to my other videos, you know that my right hand is stationary, it's not going to move. Improvising notes, but these are the notes in my right hand. My left hand can go to any degree of the scale. I'm on the 4. How about 6? How about 2? How about another 4? Beautiful. Now, one other thing I wanted to show you that I hear. It's going to be a little tricky to explain this, but I think you can get it. So we're in the bridge of the song, so we have a 2, 5, 1. Now we're on F. F goes to C. Back and forth. This time to A minor. Now watch this. Now we're going to go back to the beginning. Okay, so what was this? Okay, all that set up the G chord that I'm on now. So let's look at my bass line. Boom, boom. Once I get to this D flat, I'm on a tritone substitution. Now, if you don't know what that is, don't worry about it too much. So a flat 2, whatever key I'm in. So I'm in the key of C. Go up, here's 2, flat 2. Flat 2 is your tritone. It's a tritone away from 5, right? Those two notes will share a lot serves the same function. So I can go 5, 1, or I can go flat 2 to 1. Either way. Now to get to the flat 2, follow me on this. I went up a whole step and I played an E flat major chord of some kind. I could have played this. Then I dropped down a whole step and I played this. Now I could have went to C here, but I shared this space with the flat 2 and the 5 chord. And that just builds and builds and builds all this tension. Let's play it again. One more time. E flat major, D flat major. I could have played it. Well, let's do it this way. So there's your G7. I could have gone here. I can really get dramatic. Let's try that. Okay, save that for the intermediate, folks. Now I'm at home base. So rewind the tape, drink that in a little bit, and I think you can add that to your repertoire, not only in this song, but in lots of songs. Last thing I'll say about this song is I am playing it as though I need to emphasize the melody. But if someone's singing it, or it's just talk music time, I don't have to emphasize the melody. I can be thinking of the melody. In other words, I can go with voicings that I already know or I'm already familiar with. So, if you're writing down these chords, we're going to start on a 1 chord, then we're going to go to the 4 chord. Okay, so let's just chunk that. What do I mean by chunk that? Well, with 1 to 4. Okay, pick another key. Here's E flat. 1 to 4. Pick B flat. Let's try that. 1 to 4. So we're chunking. Our ear loves this. Let's pick A flat now. Sounds like a 1 to 4 progression, and your ear's gonna file that way. Let's pick B flat. Let's see. 1 to 4 progression. Now it goes 1 4 5. So let's add that chunk. So we're in the key of C. 1. 4. Okay, let's do that in E flat. Now we have this. To a 5 chord. Let's see, that'll work. How about D flat 1 4 5? a chunk of this song and I'm using it as a practice vehicle. Now that will propel your playing almost better than any teacher can. So you're taking a chunk of the song and making sure that you can get it around certain keys, especially keys you play in a lot. Now let's talk a little talk music. Let's see. Now I might want to get some high notes involved here. Put a little icing on the cake. 1, 5. Okay, now I see a 6 chord coming up. There's the 4 chord, back and forth. That's 6 and 4 dance, I call it. Here's the 6 chord, and here's the 4 chord. That dance is solemn and very sober. So if you want that mood, that 6 to 4, 6 to 4, back and forth is a good one. And then we talked about this kind of backdoorish tritone thing, this E flat to D flat to G. Here it is again. Now we're back to the beginning. Okay, let's do a deceptive ending. Okay, so this is for you intermediate folks. So Holy Spirit, we're going to end the song. Now the song is going to end on this C. So I can play a C chord. Song's over. But to extend that, I'm going to put an A flat major or an A flat bass under that C. And I'm thinking A flat scale. When I walk up, this is a back door all the way to a B flat. Now I'm thinking B flat scale. Clearly this is a back door. Now I went from this. Now I can put a nice pentatonic scale on top of that. Remember the pentatonic scale is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So I want to give you a little bit of that to chew on. I also could have ended up with a different run at the end. I could have gone I could do a 5 run. So the song's over. I can do a combination. E. So that time I did G, B, D, E, G, C, G. In other words, I blended those two runs together. These are just concepts that you pick up by really looking past playing one song and letting that song teach you and letting it seep into your piano practice. I hope this was really helpful for someone. These are song applications. Be sure to check out my video that I made a few months ago that even beginners, intermediates, you can play in church. Check that video out. And I will see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.